What's up, Clash Bros? Welcome back to another video. Today we've been a big announcement in the Clash of Clans community. The new update is starting to come out. Sneak peeks are starting to be released, so be ready for it, you guys. This is the most epic update ever. I've never seen an update like this, and it's up to you guys to decide whether we like this update or not. Because when I first heard about the few things, I was so disappointed. I'm like, it's changing the whole aspect of Clash of Clans. What made Clash of Clans Clash of Clans? You gotta be kidding me. So, part one. I think this is gonna be a 2-week update release period. So in 2 weeks, the update will finally be released. I'm gonna be leaving in a couple days for Seattle and all that stuff. So I'm going to miss a bunch of this, which I'm so upset, but I'll try to still get some of this up for you guys. I'll probably take my laptop, and that way I can still kind of do a couple of these videos for you guys. I'm trying to get a few videos done before I go, so that way you guys can watch a few things. But I will be gone for quite a few days, so I will not be uploading. But let's get into this. Part 1, attacking and defending. All right, we're just going to go through this. Hello, Chiefs. A major focus area and coming update affects how people play Clash of Clans every single day. Shields. Everybody loves shields, you know. That's why we all do farming bases, and so that way, you know, you can get attacked and then have 12-hour shield. Well, they're trying to improve the shield system. All right, so let's see what they say. Improving the shield system is a complex and delicate job. So coming update includes a broad package of changes designed to make village defense fairer, play sessions more flexible, and attacking more encouraged. So this might be very confusing to you guys. When I first heard it, it was a little confusing to me. So let's just kind of go through this about how the new shield system is going to work. A revamped and improved shield system. That's very bold to say improved. Over several posts, we will go over all the fine details about how shields, attacking and defending will be changing, and how the changes will affect different kinds of players. However, there are 2 headline items that all players need to be aware of. First and foremost, Town Hall destruction no longer grants a shield. Bring your town halls inside. That means your farming base no longer matters. 90% of the bases out there? So now only defensive bases matter, or so far of how it works, how it sounds. There might be ways to get around that, but for now, that's how it sounds. Attacking while shielded no longer breaks the entire shield, but instead costs a bit of shield time. So now, you know, when you go through and try to attack, it says you're going to break your shield. Is that all right? You say, yep, go ahead, let's go and do attack. Now it's not going to actually take away your whole entire shield, but yet it's going to cost you a bit of time on your shield. So that is a nice little change, because if you got 11 hours into your shield left and you want to go attack real quick to grab some loot for an upgrade, now you're not going to lose your entire shield, which is good. It kind of offsets the town hall farming bases for town halls, which I don't like that, because they get rid of base designs basically. Now there's only going to be defensive bases. Under this new system, it will be entirely possible to get attacked, get a shield, and then attack 2 or even 3 times without forfeiting all of your shield. At the same time, we're changing how shields are required. A 12-hour shield is granted at 30% destruction. So it used to be 40%, now it's 30%. A 14-hour shield is granted at 60% destruction. They used to be at 50%, I believe. A 16-hour shield is granted at a 90% destruction. However, no shield is granted if the attacker does not deploy at least 50% of a full army. What? So what if, you know, a Town Hall 10 attacks a Town Hall 5, drops 3 dragons on his army or on his base and destroys his entire base, and he doesn't get a shield from that? That needs to be fixed. Regarding attacking while shielded. Being shielded no longer prevents entering multiplayer matchmaking, browsing targets, or attempting revenge. That's nice, because attempting revenge also took away your shield. Executing a multiplayer or a revenge attack while shielded will deduct 3 hours from the remaining shield time. So that's cool. So if you get a 16-hour shield, from a 90% or 100% destruction, you will be able to attack, what would that be? Almost 6 times? Almost 6 times. So about 5 times you'll be able to attack if you attack right after a 16-hour shield. Additional attacks will be shielded, will deduct increasing amounts of shield. Oh, I see. So you do your first attack, it will deduct 3 hours. Your next attack will do 4 hours, 5 hours, etc. All right. So it's not just 3 hours straight across the board. Every attack after your first attack from being shielded will deduct even more hours. All right. I don't know about that. There are plenty of more changes coming to support these, including the new village guard and rebalanced loot and trophy offers, but this is already more than enough for one post. Curious about the reason and details behind these changes? Interested in how this might affect your daily attacking defending routine? Read on. All right. We won't read too much more of this. We'll read this though. The simple shield that started it all. The shield system in Clash of Clans has remained largely untouched since the game was brand new. Its original intentions were simple. After a player gets attacked, they should get a chance to recover safely before being put back into the fray. All right. Our initial shield system couldn't possibly have hoped to anticipate the intense gameplay strategies that would involve in Clash. From hardcore farming to competitive trophy pushing, players have made the Clash of Clans shield system their own and shown us creative ways of playing that we never could have imagined. That's why it's disappointing that they're taking it away. Now, over 3 years later, the Clash of Clans team understands much better the complex ways players uses shields. We've learned how it supports different gameplay strategies, player goals, and most importantly, we've learned how our shield system does and does not meet the needs of our players. So why take away the farming? You're taking away the base concepts, the base layout concepts of Clash of Clans. Now there's only going to be one type of base, and that's defensive bases. And building bases is one of their biggest points on Clash of Clans. People spend hours creating bases, finding bases to create, making cool bases to create. It's so disappointing that they're taking away one portion of the base builds. All right. So there is a lot going on. You guys can go read through all this. I'll make a printout and link this to where you can go check this out. But basically, they're trading out the whole shield system of how it works for the most part, which I'm not sure I really like that. But how do we make a better shield system? I want to read this. Let's consider the flaws in the current system. So they're saying there's flaws in the current system. I have never heard one person complain about the shield system, how it works. And they're saying they're flaws. So it's from their own eyes of how they're viewing it. What I feel like right now, they're not happy with the way that their players are playing their game. And that's not fair to us. Don't tell us how to play your game. You already put in certain rules and, foundations into the game of how we can play it. But if we want to twist it and make it our own without, breaking the game or hacking the game, then why are you taking that away from us? We've enjoyed this game for over 3 years. And now you're telling us that we can't play that game that way anymore? What made your game successful? Is us. We made this game successful. And now you want to tell us how we're going to have to play this game? I don't appreciate that. But let's give them their chance to speak and let them tell us why they want to change it. Let's consider the flaws in the current system. Getting a shield is unreliable. Others might not attack for a long time, and you might not get a shield when they do. All right. I don't know how that's unreliable. People abandon the game. How is your current system going to change the way that they play if they don't play? All right. A good defense can force you to defend again. All right. Lower destruction means no shield and multiple defenses in a row. Yes, that's the way it went before. If you defended a 40% attack, less than that, you would have to try to get attacked again. And you'd have to rearm your traps and all that. But it was, 10% is only 5 buildings? In some cases, 10 buildings in others. Shield timing is inflexible. The shield you get is often too long or too short for what you need to fit your daily schedule. Yes, all right. 12 hours for, a town hall snipe is long. So shorten that down. Shorten it down to 8 hours. I don't... All right. Forgetting a shield can leave you stuck in a new one. All right. What? Forgetting a shield can leave you stuck in a new one? Starting Clash 5 minutes too late can mean a new 12-hour wait? No one really stops their attack because they have a shield, in my opinion. I've never been like, oh, I have a shield, I'm not going to attack today. That's not what we're thinking. Shields overly discourage attacking. What? Breaking a large shield is often a poor tactic, even if you want to attack. Shields are given to players who don't actually defend. This hurts matchmaking, hurts resource and trophy flow, and makes attacking boring and unrewarding. All right. And they get, damn it, shield, you had one job. All right. I don't get what they're trying to say there. Clearly, there is a lot to improve. Clever chiefs out there will also realize that many of these issues are related. Unreliable shields can lead to multiple defenses. Inflexible shield timing can lead to forgotten shields. Forgotten shields can lead to being stuck in shields constantly and discouraged from attacking. I don't believe any of that. So I'm going to leave this for you guys to kind of decipher and let you guys, how you guys feel about this. I don't agree with this. Let me know what you guys think about all this. I don't like it. I think it's bad to the game. If they're upset with the way the loot shield works, don't take away one half of the bases out there. Everybody now is going to have to go change their bases. 50% of the people now have to go change their bases. That's not fair to us. That half your community will not like this. So it's in Supercell's court to... the ball's in their court to make this the game that they want to make it, but they got to make us happy as well. Well, there it is, you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this. There will be no Stinky Pinky for this video. I promise in the next video, I just want to get this video out there. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget, my Clash Bros, to stay beautiful.